He was convicted of this crime in May, and today he faced his sentencing. And Tex Ortiz had something to say to the judge, telling her he was just a dad worried about losing his little girl when he took her last Christmas. Even still, the judge said to him today that he will spend the next 8 to 22 years in prison.
The images are hard to forget. A toddler who had been reported missing for a week runs through the January cold to the arms of a police officer and eventually her grandmother, Lori Clark, who has legal custody of her.
It has not been my concern whether he had 5 years or 20 years. My concern is that I'm taking care of Jalea, that I need to keep her safe and happy, and whether he got out in 5 years or 1 year, I will continue to fight for that.
Tex Ortiz was convicted of kidnapping and interfering with the custody of a child after he failed to show up for a court appearance about who 2-year-old Jalea should live with. He said he never got the court order about the hearing from Lori Clark, and he did not return the baby to Clark when he was supposed to. When police came to arrest him, he cut off his electronic monitoring ankle bracelet, took Jalea, and hid out in Altoona. He told the judge, quote, "I stand before you, a man with a broken heart and a broken spirit. The jury made a mistake, and sometimes doing the right thing isn't doing the right thing." Clark says her granddaughter, who turned 3 in July, is smart and funny and doing well, but she still has fear after what happened in January.
And I just constantly reassure her, you're safe, and I tell her that all the time, and she repeats it to me. I'm safe, Nina, and I'm happy. And that's what I'll continue to do.
Ortiz's criminal past played a role in all of this. 4 felony drug charges, a gun charge, a theft charge. And before any of this happened, he had already lost custody of his 2 older children. His attorney says she will appeal. Reporting live, I'm Shannon Perrine, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.